People always asking me what I got on. They be like, hey, Brandon, what you got on? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Invis is everything braces isn't. More comfortable, fewer emergency appointments. Invisalign.
We are back with this week's Service by Medallion feature story.
Tonight we meet the fireballer from Live Oak, who is part of a stellar pitching rotation looking to hit the field this spring. For a baseball pitcher, speed is king. As a sophomore at Live Oak High School, 15-year-old Aidan Keenan has found his speed at a very young age.
In a year, I gained like 40 pounds, and then I was probably throwing like mid-70s last year, and now I'm throwing high 8s, so big improvement.
It's been pretty incredible. He's been with us since he was 11 years old, and he's always been like a little bit on the smaller side. Always a good player, but not one of the big studs, And the past year, I guess kind of when COVID hit, he just made the decision that he was going to grind, and he's gained 45 pounds this year. His fastball went from mid-70s to 91 last week, so it's been a pretty impressive transformation. And our plan was to wait for the college stuff until next summer, but he just kept going, and kind of Cal came, and it was like almost like went to dream school territory quick. And with how academic he is, it was just the right time and the right move.
With new size and strength, Aidan saw an uptick in interest from college scouts. Just as COVID hit, Aidan got an offer from his dream school, the University of California.
When I first told me and my family, we were all like jumping up and down. We were really happy.
Aidan used his free time during the pandemic productively, knowing the physical training during that time would lead to greater production on the mound.
Well, I actually think the pandemic helped me out a lot because, well, some kids just like sat at home. I was out working out every day and using that time for progress.
See that in Aidan, seen that in a lot of other kids. I think a lot of kids came out of the pandemic, that initial spring shutdown, in a really good place. And then other kids didn't, because they just kind of didn't do anything. So Aidan definitely took full advantage of all that extra time.
That work involves coming here to Morgan Hill's Kinetic Performance Institute and go through a sophisticated set of exercises every day. Hard work paying off with tangible results, like hitting 91 miles an hour with this pitch 2 weeks ago.
Well, each drill has its own purpose, and each weight has its own purpose. And like the heaviest balls it like trains your arm to know what it feels like to like throw a heavier ball, and same with the lighter balls too.
I think the best part is that we have so many great pitchers in this facility that they push each other. And like even last week when he hit 91, him and his buddy were going back and forth, pitch to pitch, to see who could throw harder. So I think that kind of motivation, that competitiveness inside of here is super important.
Now Aidan is eager to show off his new skills on the baseball field. Aidan was able to play in some showcase games late this past summer. He's hoping the high school baseball season is played this year, so his Live Oak Acorns have a chance to show their talents.
Well, if we have a Live Oak season, we're probably going to go undefeated because we're going to be really good.
Obviously, with the kind of talent Live Oak has, I think getting them back to CCS would be, the championship game would be a huge accomplishment, and certainly within reach, considering the kind of arms they have there.
On top of the fastball, Aidan has a wicked slurve with action in two directions.
Yeah, it's got a lot of sweeping action to it, but he throws it with a knuckle, which you only normally see that on an overhand curve. That's why it's so weird. But like I said, it's one of those things as a coach, you just kind of look at it and go, well, I'll leave it alone because it's so good.
Aidan is excited about the road ahead, playing games in high school and then in college. With a 4.0 GPA with a variety of AP classes, he's also excited about attending a top academic college. All the success comes with lots of support.
Well, my family is very supportive, and they help me to even if I don't want to go train, they pretty much make me sometimes, even if I'm really tired. My mom makes me a lot of meals, and she gives me a lot of food to help me gain weight. And my dad's pushing me on the academic side of things.
With the high school baseball season less than 2 months away, keep your eye on Aidan Keenan, a fast-rising 15-year-old ready to shine with the Live Oak Acorns. Great how excited Aidan was hitting 91, but he's in the upper 80s consistently, and with that slurve, he is really tough to hit.
I can't even imagine. I feel bad for anyone going up against him.
That thing is nasty.